Ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome. So the chef's recommendation is a delightful pot of pollock and Saint Pierre served with a mariniere sauce and a light celery foam. Otherwise, you have the Roscoff cod, black stuffing, small vegetables, potatoes, and beurre blanc sauce.
The names of these dishes excite the taste buds, just like those in a fine dining restaurant.
I lend you the delicious cods. Welcome to the artichoke.
The mimosa egg prepared with both green and white asparagus. The southwestern duck presented in two distinct textures, red beet condiment, or even the delightful cod croquette. Whipped cream, tzatziki style, very refined. Well presented. The seasoning and everything. Oh yes, honestly, you don't expect that walking in here. Oh no, not at all. We are actually at the bar-tabac-restaurant of the Brest train station. Travelers passing through, however mainly local patrons who regularly gather here around noon.
An essay on dwelling proudly presents its uniquely enticing and richly varied menu that it consistently offers to all its visiting and local guests.
Starter, main course, dessert for €22.90. The place is fully booked every lunchtime.
You've now arrived in Brest, the definitive endpoint and final terminus of this train journey.
Initially, it doesn't look impressive. The Brest station is 200 meters away, amidst the uninviting tramway construction. Just another train station bistro like many others in France. Little Louis is indeed unique. It is the first bar tobacco restaurant to be awarded a toque by the Gault Millau, the prestigious culinary guides founded 50 years ago. A culmination for the couple of owners who took a double gamble, offering cuisine worthy of a fine dining table at an affordable price, without sacrificing anything from their personal lives, and in doing so, ensure more time for her 3 children. Benoît Le Corvez, at 40 years old, manages the place. He is also the head chef there.
I've been awake since 5:45. Morning is when you're most efficient. That's when you hit your stride. You start out with that. It really gives you a kick, actually.
With his vocational baccalaureate, hospitality school under his belt, the Breton trained at 2 Michelin-starred establishments in the region before running the kitchen for 10 years at a gourmet restaurant in the city.
How to tell him, how to make him truly understand what...
With his partner, he bought the establishment in 2020 in Credive. It's their first business.
And they had the ambition to revolutionize the menu while ensuring prices remain affordable. You can enjoy high-quality ingredients, but there's really no need to go to a Michelin-starred restaurant. And that represents my daily challenge to source the finest products, to carefully cook them, and ultimately present them to my customers at a price that is truly fair. We're genuinely not here to rip off people, actually.
To steer clear of losing money by serving noble products such as this fine pollock, Benoît meticulously calculates everything. The cost of the ingredients on the plate should not represent more than 30% of the selling price.
I'm going to use cross multiplication, demonstrating to kids that math is absolutely key in cooking. €7.08 for cooking. From these €7.08, I'll take away €1.50 for my sauce, €1.50 for my topping, so I have €4.08 for the pollock.
Let's consider a portion of 92 grams of fish, which is a bit light for the chef.
It's a bit tight, but the thing is, in my filling, I'm going to include some mussels.
Benoît tries to maintain a net margin of 10%, the bare minimum for a catering business. All the rest of the company's revenue is allocated to raw materials, operating expenses, as well as employee salaries and wages.
Is it about what? Cucumber? Cucumber, yes. Because with the suggestion, I feel like adding cucumber. How much are you going to use? Half. Half? One, we'll bring one back because
2 employees working in the dining room and 2 in the kitchen assist Benoît during the busy rush hour. Because here, there's nothing frozen, nothing bought from a supermarket, only local and homemade. The pasta. Cream-filled puffs. And even the ketchup.
If I make it right from today's catch, enough for an apple dessert.
Delicious and generously portioned plates that need to be perfectly and beautifully presented.
balance on the plate is crucial. You see here, you have no balance. Because if you look at the gaps here, there, and over there, it's not the same. Do you understand? Yes.
Boss. Last one, we're doing by...
Better affixation?
Yes.
Slice it thinly for me like this. I want volume, okay? Go! No, Amandine, you can see it's not finished yet.
In the dining area, it's his partner Amandine, a former hairdresser.
Oh, is that actually me? Yes, it is.
Who transforms into the cheerful ambassador of her special cuisine.
Enjoy it?
We need to serve 65 covers in just a little bit over an hour.
I have a suggestion.
Amandine doesn't even have enough time to clear away everything.
I would rather we focus on serving the customers first. The dishes can wait, even if they're left on the tables. Attending to the clients is the most important thing.
The number of clients has practically doubled following the Gault and Millau distinction that we received back in March.
Need service, please.
Chef hut.
We'll go at 21.
And a breath of fresh air for little Louis, who wasn't doing very well at the time.
Since the opening, we all have been deeply impacted by COVID. Not just us, but quite literally the entire world as well. Then we got hit by inflation. It's actually quite something. Then we were really penalized by the tram construction. So we really went through a tough time. It put us in a difficult position. And this award, it's truly a godsend for me. It happened this way. It gave us an extra source of motivation for Amandine and me.
At the end of each shift, the couple takes stock of the highly anxious individuals who require some form of reassurance to feel better.
Have the customers already not been kept waiting too long?
There was an entrance, and against the entrance, the other one there.
It was a bit long.
I felt I was about to complain, but it's completely natural, just like it was before. Anyway.
They were genuinely content. Yes.
They were glad.
There wasn't any negative feedback. Should someone ever make a negative comment to us, Amandine will probably not be able to sleep peacefully through the entire night. All night it'll dwell truly.
I'm deeply moved. It really touches me profoundly. It's like I'm playing for my very life. I'm just a small hunter.
You add it, because if it doesn't work... Okay, come on, let's go.
Super invested bosses who made a surprising choice. To close for dinner. After the lunch service, the chef goes home. Benoît wants to enjoy his 3 children after years of sacrifice when he worked as an employee in starred restaurants, close to 60 hours per week.
About 4 years ago, in fact, I really saw my children very, very little. And I was perhaps thinking a bit too much about my own needs, telling myself, I find joy in cooking meals for lunch and dinner while somewhat putting my beloved children aside. And maybe it's a bit of selfishness, I don't know. I think with 3 kids, actually, it would have been very complicated to have a restaurant. For lunch and dinner, I would have left for work at 7 in the morning and come back at midnight. And that's not what we wished for with Amandine.
The dream of so many parents or business leaders. Benoît can pick up his son after sports during the week. Noah, currently present, is a passionate soccer enthusiast and aspires to become a professional player.
And are you excited for the tournament of the year? Yeah, I hope I made it. There's no reason not to. If you gave it your all, you'll be accepted.
But while waiting to see him scoring goals on the soccer pitch, the father is assisting his son to progress to the 4th grade.
We are going to focus on mathematics.
Literal algebra is included on the menu of today's homework.
6 and 5? No, 10.
Do we go ahead and multiply it by 10, correct? I'm now carefully listening to it attentively.
There, 3 times 2, you calculated it. 6 plus 5 times 2, so that makes...
10.
So you put 10 there.
Noah is not a big fan of school. Benoît, on the other hand, dropped out after high school.
That's absolutely perfect. At his age, I was just like Noah, meaning I did things merely because they were supposed to be done. And I didn't like it all that much at the time. Now, looking back, I tell myself maybe I should have worked a little harder. I wouldn't have felt compelled in every single exercise he does for 10 minutes to try to grasp things. That is to say, for example, on his exercise 15, the 10 values, I had him do an exercise before while I figured out where to type on the internet to know how it's done. Or even, it happens to us, Noah, we watch videos together, tutorials to understand things.
Is it really good to have your dad supporting you for homework tasks?
No, it's fine. It's just that on my own, I don't really understand.
And he wasn't always there? Is it better now?
It's perfect.
You will never be able to blame us later for not standing by your side?
Certainly not. That is indeed very true.
What's the point of having kids if you're not around to take on the responsibility and actually care for them? Maybe when they reach the age of 18, they would have said to us, "You are hardly ever there for us." And there, what do you say? It's the truth. We didn't see them grow up, and we didn't want to have that reproach. And that's why we made this decision. That was the terate.
Benoît will be doing the homework with his 2 daughters. Luna, who is 15, is taking her diploma. And Roman, who is 11.
It's Sunday. All right, go ahead. From 1 to 10. Okay, 1, 2.
No, but you know, I actually know. Up to 12.
Yes, we'll learn more later.
The chef will then return to the stove in order to prepare dinner for the entire family.
Good evening, Vice Suit Louis. For how many seats? All right, noted for 2 seats. Tuesday, 4th of June at 12:30. Thank you, have an excellent evening. Goodbye and thanks.
Meanwhile, Amandine is still over at the Petit Louis. Benoît had been there earlier to open up the place, and now it's her turn to handle closing it.
Well, there's finishing the dishes, vacuuming the greenhouse, taking out trash, emptying the ashtray, putting newspapers in, the mailbox, collecting donations and cleaning toilets. I don't know if I talked about that. Victor Bourg? Oh no, not anymore for now. Oh really? Yes, 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 I didn't come. You'll either have to go to the station or opposite the slaughterhouse or go back up.
Little Louis has one last originality. It's a bar tabac that doesn't sell cigarettes. The couple doesn't have enough cash to order any. Amandine and Benoît borrowed nearly 500,000 euros to start this first venture.
Was it all going just perfectly fine? Did everything proceed smoothly? Here you have it.
Until he eventually gained his distinction.
There you go. Thanks.
The place was half empty. So,
That will amount to a total of 11 euros and 40 cents.
Amandine and Benoît are on the verge of having to shut down their business operations. Closing out the register has consistently been a major source of stress for Amandine.
Before we were at about 1,100, 1,200, and now on the card, and now we're at 1,900, which is what we need to get back up quickly because we have debts after all. So we can begin again to regroup and thoroughly clear away all those debts and then move forward smoothly afterward. Honestly, we didn't believe it anymore. And then right before that with Benoît, we asked ourselves, should we continue? We're not moving forward. It was getting tougher and tougher. Plus, our banker wasn't backing us anymore. We've come a long way.
It was really hard. We're a bit teary-eyed, I'm sorry.
You experienced some quite strong doubts.
Yes, we put all our heart in everything. All our love, in fact, and so it's true that it It's hard, yes. So we really thank everyone, really all the people who supported us, the customers, all that. At Tomac, we always strive to do things well. And for everyone who tells us it's great, keep going. It truly feels uplifting. Our heartfelt thanks go out to Gault Millau and to everyone who came to visit us. It genuinely did us a world of good.
To finally get their heads above water, the couple had to make a concession to the lifestyle they had chosen. Benoît and Amandine now open up on Friday and Saturday nights, preparing meals by themselves.